Hey guys, it's Allie. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my piercings. In total, I have gotten 14 piercings. I currently only have 12, but I'll be listing all the piercings that I've gotten and how painful they were from the initial pain to the healing pain. I'll be listing the piercings in order of the first piercings that I got to the latest piercings. So obviously the first piercings that I got were my ears, and those my mom got them pierced for me when I was a kid. Those I got really young and they ended up not healing, so I had to let them close and get them re-pierced later on. I think first I got them pierced at around 2, and then after I got them re-pierced at 5. So yeah, that was the first piercing I got, and that was on the bottom of my lobe. So now it's stretched to half an inch, and it took me 4 years to stretch from a 16 gauge to a half inch. The second piercing I got was just above it. I don't know if you guys can see, it is just a piercing right above it. That one I think I got at around 14. I was starting to get a little bit rebellious. I was dyeing my hair dark, and I was I want to be a little bit different. Keep in mind though, I didn't have stretchers at the time. I only started stretching my ears at around 17. So for the first and second piercings that I got, they weren't that painful as I could remember. Initial pain, I don't really remember. Healing pain, I don't remember them hurting, so it was probably really good. So technically at the age of 14, I had 4 piercings. Then I decided that wasn't enough and I wanted more piercings, so I ended up getting my Helix piercing on my left ear. You guys won't be able to see any scarring because my camera's not that great, but I did get it up on my left ear. I got my Helix pierced with a gun. I think I was around 16 years old, and the initial pain, piercing my Helix, was a little painful, but it was tolerable. And then when my Helix started to heal, it was just so painful. My piercing kind of got scar tissue, and it was just really bad. It was swollen, and I just had to take it out, so that never healed. So after my Helix piercing, I got 2 other piercings on each ear. I ended up getting 2 other piercings at the top. I got those done at the same time, so I got 4 piercings done in one shot. So we're gonna call those piercings 3 and 4 on my ears. And remember, I got them on both sides. The initial pain getting the piercings were kind of painful because there's more cartilage going up the ear. I had a little bit more of it was tougher to pierce through. And those ones, again, were done with a gun. Once I got those done and it was time to start healing the piercings, it was absolute hell. Because they were on both sides of my ears, I couldn't sleep on the left side, I couldn't sleep on the right side. I was so uncomfortable, and it was just so painful. So the healing pain was really painful for at least the first couple weeks. Luckily, they healed perfectly and I had no problems. So after those piercings, I gave a break and stopped piercing my ears. And I decided just to focus on stretching my first piercing. So as I said before, I started stretching my ears at around 17. At around 18 years old, I decided I wanted to get angel bites. So I got my angel bites, and initial piercing pain, it hurt a little, but it was instant, so that went really well. Once I got them done and it was time for them to heal, I didn't have any healing pain. They were sore a little at the beginning. I kind of had a bit of problems with my angel bites. I always caught them on my teeth when I was eating, and it was just really hard to get through the healing process. And sadly, my left angel bite just kind of started to get really swollen, and I got really sick, so I had to take it out because my body was fighting other things, and it was just really complicated. So I ended up having to take out my left angel bite, and I was left with a Monroe. After my angel bites, I decided to get my septum done, and I am not gonna lie to you guys, I love my septum piercing. When I first got it done, the initial pain was really not that bad. It wasn't that painful, but my eyes did water a lot. But it really wasn't painful to get, and my healing went like super well. I didn't have any swelling or nothing. Like, it was just great. So like, if you guys are like thinking about getting your septum done, I 100% recommend it. And I think I got my septum piercing done about 2 years after I got my angel bites. And finally, the latest piercing that I have are my snake bites. So my snake bites I got about like 3 weeks ago. So I'm still going through the healing process, but I feel like I've gotten a lot more comfortable with them. There's no swelling and it's all good. For the initial pain of my snake bites, it was painful. So when my piercer pierced my bottom lip, it just felt like the needle was going through so much skin. For the first week and a half, my bottom lip was super swollen, but the swelling went down and pretty much everything's healed now. Definitely no healing pain. So that's the end of all my piercings. So in total, I have gotten 14 piercings, and at the moment, I have 12. I highly doubt I'm going to be getting any more piercings anytime soon, but if I ever change my mind, we'll see. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. What kind of piercings do you guys have? Are there any piercings that you want to get? Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay loyal, stay royal. Bye, guys!